Hello everybody, my name is Jorge. Today I reviewed Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix is the second to the last for the Fox's franchise before Disney takes over at this point. Now, if you count the New Mutants, which I don't know if you want to count it or not, the movie has a release date of the year 2020, and at this point, who knows if it ever comes out. I don't know if Disney will ever want to take it out, so I don't know if you want to count that. If you don't count it, then this is the last of the X-Men franchise for Fox. To be honest, Dark Phoenix wasn't as bad as a film as what I've been hearing at all. The movie had entertaining parts in it. I actually found action to be some entertaining in it. Story I thought was a problem, but I've always felt it was a problem in a lot of the X-Men. I mean, this movie, don't by any means, is not as good as Logan at all, or Wolverine, or X-Men, or X-Men 2, or Days of Future Past, but it's not as bad as what I've been hearing at all in my mind. I do feel that they made a lot of errors in this movie, story wise, where they could have done a little bit better and they didn't. I felt that Quicksilver was misused, being that he's probably one of the more fan favorites in the X-Men franchise, especially with the new class. He gets misused in this one. At least in my mind, he got misused completely. They dropped the ball with him. I think they could have done something a little bit more spectacular for his final farewell, to be honest, being that this is the last go around for Fox and probably for this actor to play Quicksilver. Acting wise, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that great. It was fine for what they were playing. They tried to take this movie in a little bit darker direction, which I was okay with. I was fine with. Probably goes in the border between a PG-13 movie and an R-rated movie, which was fine. Timeline in this movie was completely crazy to me and out of whack, in the sense that Charles Xavier and Magneto, in the first one in First Class were probably in their early 20s, if you want to give them that. Even though let's say, give them 20. And right now, this is the 90s, which is 30 years later. And they should be in their 50s. They look younger than I do, and I'm way younger than that. So obviously, you can see the timeline is not that great. Even if you want to say Mystique also, but Mystique has the ability to change. So, with that one, I could give her a pass. Her or Wolverine to look young over time just because of their powers. As of right now, Rotten Tomatoes gave a score of 22%. Audience gave it a 67. I don't agree with Rotten Tomato, and I know a lot of people probably didn't like this movie, but I actually did enjoy it quite a bit. I thought it was alright. I thought it was a passable movie. I honestly give this movie a C plus. It was entertaining enough for me to like it. I wouldn't recommend going to the theaters to see this movie. I do own the X-Men collection on my wall, so I am going to buy this movie. I would recommend actually to at least give it a chance and watch it on Netflix or rent it on Redbox. And if you like it enough, or if you have it like I do, especially if you have X-Men Origin Wolverine, because that movie was shit out garbage. Anyway, those are my thoughts. And as always, it's hard trying to save you guys money. Hit you later.